Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, we are from Group 6. We would like to talk about the enforcement of e-procurement. But before that, we would like to introduce ourselves first. My name is Muhammad Hanaan Alfarizi, and then there is my friend Nadia Fisista, and then Sari, Setya, Agustin. Uh, for the next slide, will be explained by my friend Nadia Fisista. Nadia Fisista, please.
Um, Definition: Electronic procurement or e-procurement is the procurement of goods or services carried out using information technology and electronic transaction in accordance with statutory provision. Procurement of goods or services electronically is carried out by means of e-tendering or e-purchasing. Next, the purpose of e-procurement. Increase transparency and accountability, increasing market access and fair business competition, improving the efficiency of the procurement process, to support in monitoring and audit process, and the last, meet the need for access to real-time information. The benefits of a procurement. ULP or PP get more offers, facilitate administrative process, simplify the accountability of the procurement process. And the next, provider, creating fair business competition, expanding business opportunities, opening opportunities for business actor to participate in auction, and reducing transportation costs to participate in auction. And the last, public, providing opportunities for the general public to know about the procurement process. The next slide will be delivered by Hanaan Alfarizi.
Thank you, Nadia. So I would like to continue. Electronic procurement services. So electronic procurement services, or abbreviated as LPSE, is a service unit which is also an electronic system operator with the main function of providing electronic procurement services. The LPSE must be formed by the district or city to facilitate ULP or procurement officials in carrying out the procurement of goods or services electronically. KLI that do not form an LPSE can use the nearest LPSE in carrying out procurement electronically. LPSE functions. So the function is managing electronic procurement system, or SPSE, provide training to PPK or committee and providers of goods or services, providing internet access facilities for PPK committees and providers of goods or services, provide technical assistance to operate SPSE to PPK or committee and providers of goods or services, perform registrations and verification of PPK or committee and providers of goods and services. The formation of LPSC itself, there are a governor, region or major, leader of KLI. The below is electronic procurement services, the form, of course, then that facilitate the ULP or procurement officers, procurement of goods and services electronically. For the steps to establishing a LPSE is LPSE can be formed as a separate permanent unit or attached to an existing unit. LPSE can be structural or non-structural. Interested institution or applicant sends letter of interest in implementation or to LKPP. The applicant is just a decree of the governor, a district, city, or KLI agency had regarding the formation of the LPSE team. In order to strengthen the legal basis for implementing e-procurement, the applicant must issue a regional head regulation concerning the implementation of e-procurement or other regulations. participate in management training for HR managers of LPSC, provide the necessary infrastructure, have an official website as the domain, and the LPSC website as a subdomain for the LPSC system provider. For the next slide, will be explained by my friend Sari Setya. Go ahead.
Okay, next slide is LPSE provisions in Perpres 545 plus 2020 and 10. Number one is obligation to implement a procurement for some or all packages in 2012. Number two, obligation to establish LPSE for district or cities. And the last is tender announcement and procurement plan are made on the National Procurement Portal through LPSE. National Procurement Portal, INAPR, LKPP build and manage the National Procurement Portal. KLGI are required to publish procurement plans and procurement announcement on their respective KLGI website and the National Procurement Portal through LPSE. The website of each KLGI must provide access to LKPP to obtain information. Next slide, please. A tendering procedure of selecting goods or service providers conducted electronically using SPSE electronic procurement system through the LPSE electronic procurement service unit, starting from the announcement of the auction to the announcement of the determination of the winner. Purpose of purchasing, the create of the goods or service selection process directly through the election catalog system, e-catalog, so that all ULP or procurement official can choose the best choice of goods or service, which a short process and standard price, cost, efficiency, and time for the good or service selection process. Service from the side of providers of goods or service and user of goods or service. General terms of a purchasing. Original by LKPP, containing information on specification and price of goods or service. A catalog information by LKPP is carried out by making a framework contract between LKPP and goods or services providers. The goods or service in the e-catalog system are determined by LKPP.
All right. I think that's all from our group. We would like to say thank you. And let's close this presentation by reciting Hamdalah together. Amin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.